Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Chasing after it is Rosario. 1 out. Standing in, Austin Meadows. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And that's in there, base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Settling in now, Chris Davis. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 3-1 coming to Davis. Hard on the ground towards short. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap. He had some really good late action on that slider right there.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is now batting Jay Hahn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jay.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Meadows moving to his left. 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Cruz awaits the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Standing in, Mike Zunino. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
3, Mike Zunino.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, This one bounces off the pitcher. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And that misses, ball one. Runners on first with one down. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting eighth.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner on first with two away. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth.
So striding in, Tyler Austin. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Choi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting seventh.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. That's lifted the other way out to left. Choi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mitch Garner. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Back up the middle. Optimus ranging up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Willie Optimus, and he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder number 28.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. ground ball right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Austin Meadows. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
The batter.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Austin. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jay Hahn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows moves over, 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ehire Adrianza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Meadows has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Meadows on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to... Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
and that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Austin ranging back. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ready on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch.
Corey Seager.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Donaldson.
Line drive to left. Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Austin. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Tyler.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging a strike.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rosario.
This is in the air to left. Choi is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So striding forward now, Jonathan Scope. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind in the count again.
3-0 pitch on its way. Well, they let him swing away 3-0, but he can't catch up to the slider. 3-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pham. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Choi on the move. The 0-1 on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ji-Man Choi.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Into the box, Willie Optimus. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Willie Optimus.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is popped up. Crone is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Just foul. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Crone is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The right fielder,
digging in and looking for more. Austin Meadows. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and that liner caught him. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Davis.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in, Mitch Garner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mitch
trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Choi moving to his left. 1 away. Ready once again, Jay Han. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In there, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Meadows is there. 2 down.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ehire Adrianza is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Up next,
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Bird.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager is the batter now as he looks. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Kepler racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trevor Hirschberg takes over.
For the Twins, number 27, Trevor Hirschberg.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ji-Man Choi. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Austin. Gone! Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Hahn has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Austin going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. George Cantos, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Twins,
Austin Meadows is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Drilled to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Digging in and looking for more. Tyler Austin. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Choi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to left. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Left fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final. Ready for another chance. Chris Davis 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Designated hitter Chris.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman Greg Bird.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Here's Corey Seager, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Seager.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kepler looks up. Gone! Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Josh Donaldson.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Austin's in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Garner. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Optimus scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. So stepping in, Jay Hahn. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pham is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ehire Adrianza. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Nelson Cruz is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Here's C.J. Cron now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pham is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Kepler arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Digging in to try it again, Willie Optimus. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Austin going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin Meadows.
Austin Meadows is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Tyler Austin, and he's got a shot at history. Number 48. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit sharply on the ground. Seager over to his left, and he's retired here, 1 away. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball. And here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Trevor May enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
The first baseman, number 33.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bird.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Austin is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4 to this point. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Skied into very shallow right. Austin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Standing in, Max Kepler, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in, Mitch Garner.
Catcher, Mitch.
He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in, Jay Hahn. First offering on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Meadows is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ehire Adrianza is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Choi shading to his right. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Throw won't get him. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Lays off 1-0. Hit Weekly back to the mound. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.